Riley.
Just got out of being in jail from March 12th to April 3rd, and I'm trying to get myself back together. But my family wasn't in the same on their feet. So my mom and my dad were homeless. I lived in the shelter in Durham, Urban Ministry, since I was little.
Right. That's a good thing that your family stepped in to help
I'm
you
glad
out.
they took them, because if they didn't take them, I was about to.
That's the father to your child.
That's the thing. I don't know who the son's father is, because they and then they left. I need to get my medication back on track.
Okay.
And I'm about to continue taking my medicine, because medicine helps, but medicine doesn't help. It's things you have to find out here that help you and want to communicate. Go to therapy.
Okay.
I haven't been able to go to therapy. I would like to go to therapy. I just got to get those resources back in again. Yeah.
Alright. What's up, YouTube? Top Flight USA back with another one. How you doing, young lady?
I'm doing good, hanging in there.
That's what's up.
Every day's a struggle, but you got to do it.
That's what's up. At least you're keeping a positive attitude.
Got to in this world. I've been in the negative world. I ain't doing it no more. I'm changed.
Right. It's a beautiful day outside today.
Amen.
How you like the pollen?
Allergic to it, so my voice is projecting to it. I hate it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, man, it's pollen season, so it's everywhere right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, well, let's start from the beginning. What's your name, age, and where you from?
Queen L, and I'm from Bull City, and I'm 23 years old.
Okay. For the people that don't know what Bull City is.
Durham, North Carolina. Durham
North
Bulls.
Carolina.
Let's go.
That's right. Shout out to Durham. What side of town you was raised on?
All over. Projects, everywhere. Homelessness.
Okay, so you from all over Durham?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. So what brings you to Raleigh?
Just got out of being in jail from March 12th to April 3rd, and I'm trying to get myself back together. Trying to change for my better.
Okay. What did you go to jail for?
I went for a charge that I took. Act out. I did the crime, I gotta do the time.
Okay.
So I went in for entry of property, breaking in somewhere, and broke it, and police pulled up and put me in handcuffs.
You kind of living on the old school rule. My grandfather told me that a long time ago. He said, grandson, if you do the crime,
you gotta do the time.
close your mouth and do the time.
Yes, sir. Amen.
That's what's up. How long have you been dealing with homelessness?
On and off since I was 18. I got pregnant at 18. Then I gave birth to my son at 19. So I'm 23 now. But you can't take life for granted. You gotta do what you gotta do. You might have a mother. I know I have a mother out here and a father and a family, but my family wasn't in the same on their feet. So my mom and my dad were homeless. I lived in the shelter in Durham, Urban Ministry, since I was little. So I take it as like life is protecting me another chance in life. When my mom and my family couldn't do it for me, I got to do it for my son now. My family that I created myself. I got to take that ownership of myself.
That's right.
I got to take that next level for myself.
Where's your son at right now?
He's in Durham, North Carolina with my family.
Okay,
My aunt and them.
Your family is helping you out with your son.
They took custody of him since DSS was about to take him into foster care. I've been in the foster care system. Screwed up. Foster care system's not where you want to be at.
Right. That's a good thing that your family stepped in to help
I'm
you
glad
out.
they took him, because if they didn't take him, I was about to my stomach. But I'm like, God made this child. I got pregnant with this child. I'm not about to that wants to live a life. I'm not doing that. I'm not like that.
Okay.
I give a second chance in the world. I got pregnant at a young age. I'm young, but I got pregnant at a young age. I opened my legs to get it. I got to close my legs when I need to close them. So I got a son opening my legs and having that situation done. So I'm not about to be out here with the lifestyle being negative. I'm a new person.
Okay.
Being out of jail, I'm a new person now.
Okay. That's what's up. Where's the father to your child?
That's the thing. I don't know who the son's father is, because he left. So I'm a single mother raising him.
Wow.
Throughout my lifehood, little childhood, from 4 years old, being in foster care with my adopted family that adopted me, and up to 13 years old, I had a family. So,
wow.
Sexually wise, I've been raped by my dad and all that.
Oh my goodness.
Got 3 brothers, no sisters. I don't take life for granted no more. I gotta do what I gotta do to survive in life, and this is what I'm doing.
Why do you feel like you didn't used to do that?
Because it was a lot of people that I was following, and I was being a follower. But now I want to show myself I could be a leader and help the younger generation that hasn't helped me when I was young.
You mentioned when you was 4 years old, something happened to you.
Yes, sir. It was screwed up, but like I said, I was little, so I didn't know no better. And they always wanted me to, my lifestyle of me being young and attractive, I guess my adopted dad found that I was attractive as a little kid. He took advantage of that, where I couldn't speak up for myself and tell court and all that to take them and put them behind bars. Now that I'm 23, and now that I just figured that out, I'm about to go do what I need to do to put them behind bars and get that money back up, get myself together.
So you feel like because you was so young, you didn't know who to tell?
Or who to trust, because now I got a trust issue with men, but I'm trying to break that trust issue with men and actually trust them again.
So that happened when you was in foster care.
Streaming right now, man. Follow my OnlyFans account.
Okay. Well, OnlyFans is a site where you can post. A lot of people post like sexual content on there.
That's not me. I don't do that. I was just telling young guy right here that introduced me to you. I don't sell my body. That's what people want me to do. People want me to be on drugs. I was on drugs. I was on meth, but I'm not no more. I'm clean. I'm sober clean.
You seem pretty clean right now.
I am clean. I know I am, because I don't do it no more. I stay away from it, because that's why DSS foster care social workers came in my custody of me and my son, because they found crack in my system. I've never done crack. I've only done meth, and I can admit it. Okay. But I only did it because I was screwed up and wanted to see how the world is to see where I can fit in at.
Right. Being homeless and being a woman on the streets, do you get offered to do that a lot?
Yes, I do. And I try not to want to do it, because I'm not like that. It's because, like I said, because of that situation, and because I'm young and attractive and my dad did it to me. So I don't want to feel like I have to always be their slave and do what they want me to do. Right. And it's mostly people that are African American, the other race of me.
Okay.
There's more people that are older, like 40 years old or older, that want a young, attractive woman like myself as 23 or younger. The attractive body and what they got, they look at their body and then they come up to you and ask you. Some people are like that.
You mentioned a lot of black guys
I only date black guys. I don't date the white guys anymore, because I was dating white guys, but white guys didn't treat me well. So now the black guys are treating me better than the white guys. So I like the black guys better than I do the white. Wow. Really, for my dating preference.
It's crazy that you say that, because I heard a black dude say one time, white girls treat him better than black girls.
It's just whatever your preference is. I know I'm a Libra, so being a Libra and having an Aquarius sun, February 15th, 2021, my son, 10901, Libra. So it's like trying to find who I am out here as a Libra. It's hard.
Right.
I could be with a Gemini right now, but them Libras and Geminis might not get along, because it's different zodiac signs and different personalities they have. So I don't get along with Sagittariuses in December. I don't get along with them. So I can get along with them as friends, but dating them wise, I just broke up with somebody I really want to be with, but they're a Sagittarius and they're a Muslim, so they really control me, and they've abused me and choked me out, and I don't want that no more. That's why I'm leaving Durham, because of that right there. He's controlling me and won't let me do what I need to do to be wanting to live my life again, get myself back on my feet. He wants me to be homeless all the time.
What all do you need to get done to get back on your feet?
I need to get an ID. I need to get a job.
And what made you find yourself like that?
Me wanting to find myself, for me, in my own words of that question, for me, wanting to have my self-love is I wasn't taught the things that most 23-year-olds were taught when they were little. I've had everything sugar-coated to me and not actually told the truth or told fact down what the truth is.
Are you saying you didn't have positive role models in your life?
Correct. And then having a trust issue with men is also why I didn't have positive role models.
Okay.
And I don't communicate well with making friends. Like, I'm not looking at the camera, but I am looking at the camera because my mind's racing, so I'm also paying attention to my surroundings to make sure that my mind is in the state of mind that it needs to be in. So that's why I'm not looking at the camera, but I am.
Okay.
I'm sidetracked at the same time and doing what I'm doing right now to make the money. I get sidetracked easy. I'm diagnosed with PTSD depression. Nobody knows how that PTSD is.
What does PTSD do to you? What do you go through when you feel like I'm having PTSD right now?
So yes, that's a big question that nobody's ever asked me. So yes, I have PTSD depression. I just had a son, which is still going through the postpartum depression part of having a child.
Do you take medicine?
I do.
Does
It sometimes works, but you have to be consistent with it.
Okay.
I know I wasn't consistent with it. Now that I said I got out of jail and I'm changing my mindset, I need to get my medication back on track.
Okay.
And I'm about to continue taking my medicine because medicine helps, but medicine doesn't help. It's things you have to find out here that help you and want to communicate. Go to therapy.
Okay.
I haven't been able to go to therapy. I would like to go to therapy. I just got to get those resources back in again to be able to change myself.
Well, you in the right place.
God got you.
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
believe in God, God's
you
got
are
you.
in the right place right now to receive all of those resources. So my motivation to you is to keep doing it because you are on track. You're right here. You're at the resource center right now.
Mm-hmm.
So you're doing what you said you was gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to keep doing it.
You got to have that motivation. People say that to me all the time, and I listen to it, but then I don't act on it. I'm saying it, I'm going to show myself I can act on it too. It's 2 words. Actions speak louder than my words, but I might say before I act on it. I've always stopped on that because I know that actions speak louder than your words. So now that I used to say it and not act on it, I am saying it and I'm also acting on it to prove myself and other people wrong.
Yeah, you mentioned something earlier that therapy classes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want to get my anger management together where my PTSD depression doesn't lash out on everybody else. I get mad, I take my anger and put it on everybody else. I don't want to be that way. That's just how I deal with my PTSD depression. And I get angry and I lash out. That's how I got locked up. Dealing with my ex.
And let me ask you this. I got a couple more questions for you, and then we're going to wrap this up. For the people that assaulted you when you was in foster care, if you can say something to them right now, if they was watching this video, what would you say to them?
That's a big question because I've never been on YouTube before, but this is my first time. I would personally say you might have done what you did to me, but I'm not who you think I am. I change because I want to change.
Do you think you will be able to forgive them for what they did?
I might not be able to I know I can forgive them, but trusting them or wanting to talk to them again, there's no way in my life. I would never want to talk to them again.
Yeah, I don't. And your biological mom and father, do you have a message for them?
I actually got back with my family when I was 18 years old. Got out of the foster care system, and when I was 18, I was able to contact my whole family, birth family and everything. When I called my mom, birth mom, when I was 18, she was shocked that it was me. It was her daughter, her only daughter of 4 kids.
And why you think she was shocked?
Because she hasn't heard my voice and she didn't know where I was because she also has a drug addict issue, but she's living her life in Asheville now.
Wow.
Asheville, North Carolina. She's living her life of being a meth addict and shooting up in her veins, but she has a place of her own.
Wow.
She's stable. At least she knows now how to deal with her drug addict.
Okay. Yeah, man, you have a real important story that I feel like needs to be heard. You've been through a lot.
Amen.
And you're fighting every day to get past the things that you've been through. And number one, I want to say sorry because you shouldn't have had to go through those things.
Nobody should. Nobody
Especially
should.
as a young female.
Nobody should as a female.
Number two,
Agree.
I think you're doing a great job right now by being sober.
You gotta be sober to want to do like the video right now. I was kind of skeptic to do the video, but when I heard it gotta do something with money, I gotta do what I gotta do to make the money.
If any younger girls are watching this video and they're going through some of the things that you went through as a child, what's something motivational you could say to them right now?
Never give up on yourself, and just you gotta believe and find yourself to fit in the crowd. But if you want to find me, I am always in Raleigh, North Carolina, walking around. Go by Queen L. You call Queen L, I'm always right there to talk. I can also say that I'm about to download Instagram and be on Instagram. I'm about to be one of these people like this. Represent.
That's right. Yeah, you're advocating
And showing the younger generation. You want something to inspire you, like you watch movies and those movies inspire you. If anybody young is watching this and this inspires you, do what you got to do to believe in yourself, and you'll find that faith in God.
That's right.
You'll
All
fight
right.
this life.
We're going to close it with that. I appreciate you for doing the interview. God bless you.
Amen.
All right.